Today I'm going to show you how to make paneer, which is an Indian cottage cheese. It's used to make desserts, and it's used as a substitute for meat in some main courses. We're going to start off with half a gallon of milk in a nice large stock pot. You can use any type of milk you like, but the higher the fat content in the milk, the softer and more delicate the cheese will be. So I have the milk in the pot. I'm going to bring it to a boil by turning the heat to medium-high. And when it comes to a boil, we'll add some lemon juice. So while that's coming to a boil, I'm going to squeeze this out to have that ready. It usually takes about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice per half gallon. Sometimes it takes a little more, and you could just add a little more lemon juice. Or you can also, instead of lemon juice, you can use yogurt or vinegar. But I find that the yogurt and the vinegar gives the cheese a little bit of an off taste, whereas the lemon juice makes it taste very fresh and clean. So that's done. I'm just going to cut some cheesecloth for the strainer, and this will keep the cheese curds from getting stuck in the holes, and it'll make it easier to lift out the cheese to drain it and then press it, which is the next step after it's done. So now we just wait. The milk is coming to a boil, so I'm going to turn down the heat to a low simmer. And I'm going to add the lemon juice. And then I'm just going to slowly start stirring. You want to be really gentle with this so that your curds stay in as large lumps as possible. If it continues to boil, you just keep turning down the heat. You don't want to turn it off yet. So if you look in there, you'll see that you have these nice big chunks of whey, and that the liquid is turned kind of a greenish yellow. So this is done, and at this point we can just pour it into our sieve and let it drain for a little while. So you just pour it carefully into the sieve. And this is what it looks like. So now we're just going to let this drain for a while in a bowl so it doesn't sit in its own water. And in about 10 or 15 minutes, when it's cooled off, we'll squeeze all the water out. And then we'll press it. So now with the paneer, we have to squeeze out any excess water before we press it. So you grab the corners of the cheesecloth and gather it up. And then you just squeeze it gently and get as much of the water out as you can. Sometimes it helps if you twist the cheesecloth. And then I like to shape it a little bit so that when you press it, it has a nice uniform shape that's easier to slice. So I can do that right on this plate here. And then you weight it down with a heavy pot. So it just needs to press for about an hour so it gets a nice firm shape that can be used for the next step. So the paneer has been pressed for about an hour. I'm going to take this off and unwrap it. And there it is. There you go. And the sides will crumble a little bit, but that's okay.